That is a 2016 silver BMW. There the BMW goes, there's the evidence labels. Look, you can see it. All right, that's gonna be sealed off and transferred to the Broward Sheriff's office to be investigated. And that's a special unit, and Broward Sheriff deputies they're now going to.
Out of everything that I've covered in Florida, murder, death, destruction, this is the craziest story. Not only is it a child abduction, but it's also a murder scene of 3 innocent people. This is Nathan Gingles, 43 years old, the suspect who kidnapped his daughter, who also is responsible for the murder of 3 people. I spoke to residents.
Yeah, something like, well, I don't know. In America, everyone always flexes mental health.
And those who knew the family personally, they told me a little bit of the lowdown. On Sunday, early morning hours of February 16th, reading through a couple of the information released by Broward Sheriff's office, around 6 a.m., neighbors called 911 on behalf of a shooting. 15 shots around there were fired by Nathan. Nathan was reported by Mary that he was dangerous, abusive, and consistently sending her death threats that he would kill her. Mary reported him and got a restraining order. However, it didn't do much. Nathan came back presumably from Texas, since the vehicle he was found in, this 2016 silver BMW, had a Texas license plate on it. It most likely is believed that he came from Texas back to Tamarack to confront his wife, or ex, and get his daughter and take her away, since he most likely lost custody on behalf of possibly a divorce. Upon going back to Tamarack, Nathan approached Mary, and Mary got scared and ran to a neighbor's home for help. When a neighbor opened the door, the innocent bystander neighbor was shot and killed. Nathan then killed Mary, and she dropped dead. The grandfather, most likely of Mary, was also shot and killed by Nathan. This information was told to me by a man who knew her pretty well, and relayed me this information. Nathan then took the child, Seraphina Gingles, into his BMW. Nathan, for unknown reasons, drove East Commercial and stopped at a Walmart in North Lauderdale on McNabb Road and Avon Lane. Now, I believe this. The vehicle was found there. Most likely, he was buying food for his daughter to take her back to Texas. I think that because I saw a Broward Sheriff deputy, detective, or special unit taking a bag of food into his vehicle. The BMW was located at this Walmart to be loaded on a tow truck
with evidence labels, most likely going to be transported. Look, there's a Texas license plate. 5 Delta Victor 2 Niner 50. This is what the father used to hijack, kidnap the 4-year-old daughter.
And it has red evidence labels on the doors to be later examined by crime scene investigators at the headquarters of the Broward Sheriff's office in South Florida, Broward County. Now, this is my unpopular opinion. I believe that Nathan was going through some sort of divorce. He lost custody. He became dangerous to Mary. He eventually came back to kill them and take the child. I've covered many of these before, however, we can't say much because it's still under investigation. Broward Sheriff's office released many press releases like this one on behalf of very minimum information about the shooting and the murder that happened here. Also, the child and the father were located, but we haven't heard of the condition of the child or what is exactly going on with the father, if he was taken into custody or if he's pending charges. We don't know. Stay tuned, more information to come. The video will now begin of the shots I got at Tamarack and North Lauderdale.
My goodness, guys, welcome. This is a crazy ass scene. This is in Plum Harbor, Tamarack, the west side. This is, guys, you're not gonna believe this. I just received information from a resident who lives here but knows a little bit more. This is probably the craziest scene I've ever covered of this year. This is a kidnapping, child abducted, deadly shooting, and possibly way more than that. Right behind me, guys, this is where a 4-year-old girl was kidnapped. I know a lot of you in Florida received that statewide Amber Alert of that missing child. Well, actually, this is where it all went down. Apparently, the father, I'll have the photos of the screenshot right here. Possibly the mother is involved as well. They fled in a BMW X3, 4, whatever, Texas license plate. It got crazy. 6 in the morning, this went down. Now, if we look all the way over there, I traveled all the way over here. We were actually over there by the east. Now this is the west part of it. And this neighborhood, this morning, it went down. I know a lot of you guys got questions. I have questions as well. We couldn't get a lot of information from the Broward Sheriff's office, but that's normal, okay? Because this is a pretty massive, major scene. This is a child involved, a 4-year-old who was kidnapped by the father. Now, people already that live here have been telling me, you know, it's possible that he shot and killed the grandfather, maybe shot the neighbor, and it looks like it's going down way over there. Matter of fact, if I zoom in, that is where they're setting up at this black tent, a command center, that big black mobile truck, and that white forensics truck, and that's where that scene is going down. Now, obviously, this side is taped off by the Broward Sheriff deputy and crime scene tape, so we can't really go over there, but that's okay. But I want you guys to know this. This came in as a child abducted / kidnapped by the father, possibly the mom involved as well. What one neighbor, a resident lives here told me the grandfather was shot and killed. They fled from that. Maybe the father was going through a mental health crisis, divorce, I don't know. But anyways, something crazy happened. This is a blonde girl. This is a middle-class neighborhood, guys. This is an area I never covered before, so to me it's pretty crazy. Well, we've seen a lot from this side. It's time to get back to the vehicle and deploy that drone so we can get a better angle of the scene. And this neighborhood is very clean, it's very quiet. Neighbors telling me they're shocked as hell to even hear about something like this going down. But as you know, it's kind of typical for things like this to happen in these neighborhoods. Someone that has a pretty good job, they eventually glitch out and they do something wicked, you know. A lot of times in these type of neighborhoods, you get murder-suicides, you know, successful couple, husband, you know, kills the wife kills the husband, whatever, back and forth, you know. That typically happens in these type of upper middle class neighborhoods, that type of violent crimes. When something does happen in these neighborhoods, it's typically something very crazy serious, like this 4-year-old girl abducted by the father, Texas license plate. I don't think, maybe he probably didn't even live here. He has a Texas license plate. Probably came here to abduct the girl with the mom, maybe, I don't know, because one resident DM'd me this saying that they got confirmed info that the father shot and killed the grandfather. Maybe the mom dumped the body in the lake or in the canal, and now we're here. Now this whole scene is a deadly shooting investigation. Since 6 in the morning, SWAT was out here, the big ghetto bird, the Broward Sheriff's office chopper looking for that white male that went eastbound on Commercial Boulevard. I was told that the girl was recovered in North Lauderdale, but I don't know if that's true. So guys, thank you for watching. We're gonna have way more updates on the story. Once I get more confirmed information, I will definitely update it, because this is a scene where a lot is to uncover. In Tamarack, West Tamarack, be safe, be careful. I'll see you in the next scene. Oh my God. Guys, I don't think so. Check it out. Is that the BMW of the stolen girl? Texas license plate? This has to be it. Oh my God. Guys, that's the BMW that kidnapped that 4-year-old girl. That is where her father kidnapped her, and now they're towing away the BMWs. Yeah, they captured. Wow, I can't believe it. Well, thank you to that person, that follower that said, yo, action at the North Lauderdale Walmart. Guys, that's the BMW where the man, the father, kidnapped the daughter, and somehow he was captured here. This whole area is blocked off with the crime scene tape. That's the crime scene van, the detective, and the special unit in the Broward Sheriff's office. My goodness, that's the BMW. Oh my God. All right, guys, now it's time for my unpopular opinion. So I'm going to tell you guys something. This is my unpopular opinion. You can choose to believe me if you want or don't want. But what I think happened is that maybe the father, this is just from experience covering these type of things. I believe that the father lost custody of his child and maybe moved to Texas to get away from the wife. I'm getting reports from a man who knows the family personally that think the mom was killed. I don't know, but that is the BMW, and you can even see red strips, evidence where you can't open that. You have to lock it off for evidence, and that is the BMW that's getting loaded up. By the way, this is a deadly shooting, because in Tamarack at Plum Bay, where I just left, that right there is where that BMW came out of. I think the grandfather was shot dead. Maybe someone else was also shot. I don't know. on a tow truck with evidence labels, most likely going to be transported. Look, there's a Texas license plate. 5 Delta Victor 2 Niner 50. This is what the father used to hijack, kidnap the 4-year-old daughter, I think with the mom possibly, well, I don't know. But there the BMW goes, there's the evidence labels. Look, you can see it. All right, that's gonna be sealed off and transferred to the Broward Sheriff's office to be investigated. And that's a special unit, and Broward Sheriff deputies they're now going to send us off to the forensics lab to investigate. But listen, it has been found. Okay, might be the scene, the crime scene might get, might go down. Okay, let me read you the updates. So, I can't really pronounce his name, sorry, but Seraphina Gingles and Nathan, have been located, these two, shortly before 11 a.m. this morning. Broward Sheriff Viper unit. Deputies located the 2016 BMW X3 involved in this incident. The vehicle is located at this Walmart in North Lauderdale, Avon Lane and McNabb. So finally, we found it. Thank you to those who have actually told us about this. We did not even know where the car was. We thought it was all the way across state lines, but the BMW has been found, and it's way over there. It's now being taken away. My goodness. Okay, guys, be safe, be careful. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next scene. The scene has now been broken down. Oh, always. You look familiar.